Thanks for tuning in. This is Last First Kiss TV. Please do hit the bell, like, subscribe, and share if this video resonates with you. It really helps us to build this channel and get it off the ground, and to, lift the vibration of the Twinflame collective as a whole. So now that I have pulled these cards, let's get into this reading. It's 7/9/2019, and it is a Mercury retrograde. I really do feel like it is affecting the water sign, like with the second guessing kind of energy, or a kind of a worrying about being judged, or something along the lines of that. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. There must be some kind of confirmation, because it's like the sound just got super loud all of a sudden with that. But here we have the, they say crowning the reading, but I'm saying, like, we're going to jump this reading off with this Empress card. The Empress card being the conception card in this deck. If you want to know what decks I use, please check the description box and email it to me, and I would be glad to let you know. I do love supporting anything and anyone that is an entrepreneur building themselves. And so, if you're an entrepreneur and you're building yourself, and you would like for me to, promote your product on my channel, I definitely would not mind. Just get in touch with me by my email address, which is lastfirstkiss@gmail.com. And as well, you can sign up to be on the mailing list. And there's going to be lastfirstkiss.com. And you will see the landing page there. The page is still itself under construction. I'm just waiting on Spirit to guide me exactly, with what I want to do, the best route to get it out to the collective and for it to make a difference. And so, let me get back to this read. Our first card is the conception card, being the Empress. The second card is the ambivalence card, Seven of Swords. The third card is the ascendancy card with the Six of Swords. We have the Sun card being it looks to me as though this Sun card is a number 21 card. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Two of Cups here, clarifying the Empress card. We have the Two of Wands and a Death card, and it's actually the Death card clarified by the Two of Wands card, which is the order it came out in, but I have it placed here in reverse, so I don't know why. But let me just fix it. Okay, and then with this Six of Swords card, we have the Prince of Cups clarifying this card. The High Priestess clarifying the Nine of Swords. And then the Nine of Wands clarifying the Two of Cups. For the angel messages, I wanted to pull 2 angel messages, but 3 wanted to come out. And I really believe that the most important one is actually this divine order, because it came out last. And it actually just tried to come out as I set the deck down. So I just went ahead and pulled it. And I just think it's such a beautiful card. And it's Archangel Raj Uwell. And it says, everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order. And as you can see, this is a justice card. You have the scales here. So this is air energy, Libra energy, you know, and something being brought into, as it says, divine order and creating balance. Then you have here the nurture card, and it's almost to say, you know, like if you can see it, it's like there's an angel. Actually, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of wings, but then you only see that there are 4 women in the card and 1 baby. So I don't know, it's a very spiritual card, and it's beautiful. Here, and with it say the being the nurture card, Archangel Gabriel or Gabriel. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. Then we have clairaudience, Archangel Zadkiel. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. And so this card is significant of something truly powerful. It has the star. There are so many different kinds of stars, and I honestly could not tell you the exact name of this star, but I don't know why it's coming up for me a blank right now, but I definitely did study this star, and it's quite significant. So maybe that is what you are, a significant star. And you know, it's just coming up in this reading for the water signs. Now, when I looked at this reading, I don't know why, but it's like in reverse. This reading is in reverse, and we're in Mercury retrograde, so I'm going to read it in reverse the way, you know, like Spirit is guiding me to read it. And so we're starting out with the 6 of Swords and the Ascendancy card. And for me, the first message that comes is someone is realizing where they came from, and they're not letting, you know, they're not even letting the things that used to mean so much to them, they're not letting it slow them down, break them down. They're not willing to be deterred. They're heading towards, you know, it's like they're headed towards their treasure. Okay? And so, you know, it's kind of like this treasure island kind of feel, because you have this Prince of Cups being someone, you know, someone that is attracted to, you know, something that is like a conflict of interest. It's a conflict of interest with this 7 of Swords card. So it could be you're in love with someone that your family doesn't approve of. You want to do a job that doesn't, you know, it doesn't match what you've been, you know, like religiously programmed or prepped to think it's the right thing for you to do. But nevertheless, you are passionately heading in to this message because you have spiritually been guided to do so, with this eagle in this card and with this snake in this chalice, or this snake that's in this cup. And so even if you can look closely here, you can see that the chariot is in water. The water is not exactly deep, but you can no longer see the horse's feet. And you cannot see the bottom of the wheel, so it's almost to say you're emotional about whatever this new idea is, and you know you're already set in your mind, and you've already started heading towards it, even though you feel, you know, like you feel like family or friends or what you are accustomed to is not going to align with this. You have put a death. You put a death to the way, you know, you've been trained, and you know that this is meant for you. You know, like with the Two of Wands, it's like if you look here, you see people in the back of this car, they are bent over backwards. So it's like you're saying you have bent over backwards to please everyone else all this time, and you refuse to, you know, be stuck in that energy any longer. You know there are many people watching, and you know, like with the Four of Wands, it's almost saying everyone is watching you. Everyone is looking at your love story. Everyone is looking at what you're going to do with eyes of scrutiny. And you bend over backwards to please these people. But you are now very passionate about ascending into your higher self. And so that's what you're doing right now. And doing this is going to bring you joy. Doing this is going to bring you the ability to keep many promises to yourself. It's actually taking you into, you know, full spiritual enlightenment. Because as you can see on the sun here, this masculine or this divine masculine has, you know, he's spiritually enlightened. The sun is actually part of his crown. His crown is actually the adornment of the maturity that comes with, you know, like the hard knocks of life. And so it's like saying, hey, I've been through a lot, but I'm not letting any of that stuff hold me back. Because I know I went through it thinking it was going to break me, but it didn't. You know, it made me beautiful. It made me the man I am. It made me, you know, the woman I am. And please don't get it twisted. When I say he, she, her, him, whatever it may be, this message is for who this message is for. And the energies can switch at any time. The energies can flip-flop. It's really about you looking for those overlaps in confirmation and not trying to make a story be your story. But as you can see, even in this Empress card, there's another deer here. And it has these beautiful antler that actually go up and are, you know, like you can see the moon behind them. So it's almost saying that you had to hide who you are all this time, because it would be too much for the people that are used to seeing you in the light that they see you in. It would be too much for them to accept you in your greatness. And so it's really powerful, because it's almost like saying you have the energies of the moon and the sun supporting you as you accept yourself for who you truly are. In this card you see the 3 energy, the third party energy, but this is not, you know, like that traditional third party energy. This is you in your higher self, this is you in your lower self, and this is you, water sign, in your childlike state. And you all are like dancing the night away in this card. And as you can see, this is something that you were thinking about before the eclipse. There is can you see that there is the eclipse coming in, even in this Empress card here. So this card is really touching on the energies that we're in right now, which also, you know, embodies twin flame energy with this huge swan here. And it's almost like the swan is decorated or in a tuxedo. And that's a powerful thing, because it's like saying that you have married your destiny. The swan is, you know, the swan is being visited by spirit. And this isn't something that, you know, you can ignore. You cannot ignore this. This butterfly is huge. This butterfly is orange. This butterfly is, you know, like, is bringing in joy about something that you've been passionate about. And then, I don't know if you can see this. Let me see if I can get it where you can see it. This little instrument here, it's love. This person in the card is wearing the green, and the green represents love. This person is love. This person is not wearing love. This person is not covered in love. This person is love. And it's like saying with this little instrument, it's like saying the love that you have has called on all the cosmos, and the cosmos have come in. They are raining down from all over the galaxy to help you build your new self. And so next to the Sun card, you have the Nine of Swords card, which is almost like saying, with these bats everywhere, that's a lot of bats and that's a lot of swords. And this feminine in this card is like, forget everything, you know, I don't need this, you know. I'm royalty, I'm somebody, I don't even need this drama. I'm gonna be who I'm gonna be, you know. I don't care what anyone thinks. And so that's the reason why we have the High Priestess card clarifying this Nine of Swords card. And from this High Priestess energy, we go directly into Two of Cups. So that's you marrying your higher self. That's you marrying into your twin flame energy. That could also be you, you know, coming into the union with your twin flame in the 3D, because this would be, you know, it's an amazing accomplishment that you accomplished with, you know, you accomplished with what you had to accomplish it with. So, and this was divine order. And so if you can see it, it's the way the cards are laid out, which is the way Spirit gave them to me. I just lay them out the way they come out. And so, you know, continue with what you're doing, water signs. This is your message for today. Thanks for tuning in. All the info that I could give you this time about our channel, supporting our channel, is going to be in the description box below, and it may change. So just stay tuned in. Hit that bell.